Hey guys, it's Russ from russhowpti.com. In today's video, we're going to go through quite a common issue. We've been asked about this a number of times now in the last few weeks, and that is having quite a toned midsection, but it still appears like you've got a bit of a belly on you. So you've managed to get relatively toned down there, but it's still a bit sort of sticks out. It's a bit rounder than you think, and most people, when they hear the solution to this, they can't believe how easy it is, because it's 9 times out of 10 it's something you're doing yourself without realizing. And it's very rare that it's any more than that, honestly. Most people jump, they panic, and they jump to the conclusion that they must, go on some starvation diet to lose more pounds, or do 2,500 sit-ups in the gym every day. I mean, that sort of stuff's nonsense. That's not going to work anyway, For 90% of the people who have this issue, and I will cover the other 10% later on, okay? For 90% of the people who have this issue, it's merely a case of bad posture. If you walk around your gym after watching this video, you're going to see exactly what I mean. The trick is, it only becomes easy once you know about it, okay? I've done this myself, and I didn't know I was doing it when I started out. 2 types of people in the gym that you're going to notice after seeing this, and maybe you're one of them right now. First of all, there's the ego trainers, and what they tend to do is they only train the muscles they can see, i.e. chest, shoulders, biceps. That's all they want to do, right? But they train them so much and neglect the other parts that their shoulders end up sort of rolling over, and they hunch, almost like the gorilla stance. We call it the ego trainers. What's your favorite body part to train? Ego. And by doing that, what they're doing is they're pushing their stomach in, they're pushing their spine out at the back, okay, which isn't good at all. There's a lot of people doing that, and the only way to correct that would be to stop overtraining those areas and just start doing some back work as well, which would help straighten them out, okay? Second type of person you're going to notice around your gym, and this one is more common, is the peacock stance. And what they tend to do is, in order to look, more pumped up, we've all done this in the gym, right? You push your chest out. Now sometimes what happens is that actually follows you from the gym, from your session, walking around. Some people get their arms out, carpet carrying to try and look bigger. That follows them from the gym into everyday life, okay? And they end up walking with their chest pushed out. Now if you do that now, what you'll notice is you push your spine from the bottom, you push it out, and you're pushing your stomach right out. You're actually giving yourself a belly, which is not good. You're creating your own problem in doing that. And the way to tell if either of those conditions are you, get against the wall, like I am now, okay? Do this with me if you can. Flat against the wall, take your hand and try and slide it just at the bottom of your back. Try and push your hand through. Now you should be able to get roughly halfway, maybe a little bit less. That's perfect. That means you're up straight, okay? If you suffer from the first condition, the ego training, okay, the gorilla stance, you'll not be able to get in because you're pushing your spine dead against the wall. If you suffer from the second condition, the peacock, where you're actually giving yourself a belly by pushing your chest out too much, you'll be able to go probably all the way through, like I just did there, okay? So many people were doing that. We had so many questions from people that, I've worked really hard on my abs, I can see the tone, yet it looks like I've got a belly if I'm wearing a tight t-shirt, and they're wearing baggy clothes and thinking, show off the body you've worked for. You don't need to go and do some crazy thing. And they've came back to us and said, I can't believe I was actually sticking my chest out to try and, I guess it's to try and show off the work that you're proud of. We've all done that. But now that you know that, it's very easy to correct, okay? To get back to an upright position, yeah, we all want to do that, especially in the gym. Of course, you want to look pumped up, but make an effort to just hold a slight tense in your abs. Now, you can't tense your abs when you're up like that, because it'll affect your voice. You also can't tense your abs at all when you're down there like that, because the tense will be quite hard, and you'll start seeing it in your face, and again, it'll probably affect your voice, and it just won't feel good, right? If you're upright, hold a light tense. Now, you're going to be focusing on tensing your abs, which not only will help give you stronger abs, but you're keeping your back straight at the same time, without even concentrating on it. Sometimes the easiest way to correct something is without even knowing you're doing it, right? Same as developing the problem in the first place. And over time, that's going to become your normal stance, and it's going to get rid of all that. Okay, that worked for me when I first started, and honestly, so many people have had that. The second issue, you'll know if this is you. The other 10%, all right. About half of those are bodybuilders. Common issue in bodybuilding is the use of stuff like human growth hormone, HGH. One of the side effects of that is, unfortunately, yes, it does give you much increased muscle growth, but it can also lead to the growth of internal organs like your intestines. Now, if you're an adult, they're already fully developed. So if a supplement like that is getting them to grow even more, even if you've got a great six-pack, it's going to push your stomach out because your intestines are getting bigger inside. It's going to push them out. So if you look at pictures of ripped up bodybuilders, you'll see great abs, but it's sort of rounded in a lot of cases, and it's something that bodybuilders themselves would refer to as growth hormone gut or a turtle belly. So if you're using growth hormone, that's I'd bet my house on that's why you've got it, unless it's a medical issue. We've had a few people who've noticed it was actually medical that they had. They went to their doctors and saw that their spine was actually out of place. If you've got that kind of problem, get to your doctor and have them correct it. Again, it's not something that can't be fixed. They will help you with it, but you shouldn't be on YouTube trying to get advice on putting your spine back into place. I'm a fitness instructor, but not even I would go there. So get to the doctor. That could be, but that's a very, very minute number of cases. And again, it's something you're probably going to know if you've got in that case, I would think. Hopefully this video has helped you a lot. This problem does seem to bother a lot of people. And I know if it was me, it would be driving me insane. You work hard for your abs, you finally get them, and then when you wear a tight t-shirt, you feel a bit conscious because you've got a bit of a going on, but you're actually doing it to yourself in 9 times out of 10 by just pushing that chest out. Fair enough, if you've got a good chest, you want to show it off, but you're actually pushing your stomach out. So try that technique, okay? Try the wall thing. Let me know how it gets on. Try the technique of correcting it just by holding a light tense in your abs. You don't need to go crazy. And a side effect of that is it'll actually help your abs get even stronger than they are now. Thanks a lot for watching the video. If you can do me a quick favour, if you've got time, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/RussHowPTI, where I give weekly tips like this, just for free. I'm a fitness instructor, it's my job, and I love when I get spare time. I've got 2 kids. When I get spare time, I do love to get on YouTube and just help people with stuff like this. So it's all free stuff. Thanks a lot for stopping by today. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.